And you take off, heading towards Maplecairn. And 2 days later, you actually arrive.
Oh my God, we've actually arrived.
Great Ale is Maplecairn is basically this metropolis in Great Ale. And as the town is connected to various other parts of the various cities in Great Ale, it's also known as the City of Roads. The town itself is built upon a hill, which underneath there's this large necropolis. And surrounding the whole hill is this very large maple forest, hence the name Maplecairn.
Okay.
And the city was founded during the last... right after the defeat of the Witch Queen. And the necropolis are those who have fallen in the battle against her. Those who... And basically it's an unmarked grave for all these fallen.
Okay.
Find the map. It's a big one.
There's a big map. These people are not... Oh fuck! It is a big one.
Okay. Before we get into the city, I'll just ride up in front of the group and just turn around and then address them.
Yeah.
I'll be like, "All right, now, guys. This is the first time we've been in a city of this size. I want us to use the buddy system.
The what?
So everyone choose a person, and you have responsibility to make sure that we all make it there. You know, it's a big city known as the City of Roads. So we don't know what might be awaiting us in there. It's just important, okay?
We hold hands.
Yeah.
All right.
Pannon and Davree holding hands.
It's clearly inspired by Khalid and Evonius.
Yes.
Yeah. I caress him a little bit.
I reach for his...
Oh boy.
Maybe just wait. Then we get into the city.
Jace and Fennian join up as buddies, and Spark and Esben join up.
Of course they do.
Keep time.
should we have like a like a little bracelet so it's like help I'm lost.
Please sending to.
If I may suggest, Spark says, might we not choose one specific location where we can meet in case we get away from one another?
Yes, Spark. That's a really good lucid idea coming from you.
Yeah, that's really...
Well, we should probably get in...
The drunken skunk.
Do we have a map of the town?
There is written, basically, this...
outside the town, it's just a...
But again, it's not as detailed as this one.
I mean, perhaps we should just stay gathered and then find a place to stay during our time here, and then we can sort of use that as our base. And this time... Look at Esben, basically. We're all staying at a place that is affordable for everyone. Esben? Esben.
Well, just not something too common then, please.
Alright, fine.
I haven't lived all this long to get lice now.
But you've never had lice?
No, you!
Huh.
I don't know. He's weird.
It's okay.
I just say he's weird, and then I just sort of piss off.
From here.
Lights are relatively easy to avoid if you just wash yourself on a regular basis.
Aye. Still gets infected though. I mean,
still weird. He hasn't had lice before. That's.
I thought everyone has had lice at some point.
He's a dragon, so whatever mind. I read swords and sandals. I should have.
Does the protection from evil protect against lice?
No, only if they are of a fiendish or undead nature.
Fiendish or undead lice.
Fiendish
undead
lice in this city?
In Doraken.
Zombie lice. Okay, so everyone just stay together and find somewhere nice to stay.
Yes, and the very first building you actually right behind, across is a tavern and inn called the Sword and Shepherd.
Okay, yeah, that's nice.
And you guess that it has been located specifically here for all the people traveling from the north to the south, like getting in here and just ignore all the tourist trap.
The riffraff, the rabble.
No, I don't like those tourist
I don't know. It could be a good maybe to have a place slightly out of the way to stay while we're here. Somewhere a bit more inconspicuous.
That's not really good. That's not really a bad point. That's good. Yeah, that might be the way we're going.
Well,
not like we're gonna do anything illegal.
No, shit! I'm dropping a pencil.
Jace looks at you and says,
I dropped my pipe.
Should we try to split up and then agree to meet here?
We already talked about this. We're not splitting. Oh, well, maybe we are.
Okay. Splitting up and then meet here back in, let's say, 2 hours.
Do you have business?
No, but just so we agreed to meet at a specifically.
So we can
and
just
then
explore
we
the-
spread out and gather some intel, and then.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but are we staying here though?
Well, we need to find the university, right?
Yeah, but let's.
Yeah, we could also search.
You mean overstay at the Sword and Shepherd?
Yeah.
Oh, well, why don't we all ride into town together, find the central marketplace, from there get an idea of what's in the city, and then find a nice place that Esben can live with.
This is not okay, Esben. This sword and shepherd
Yeah,
place.
that's really fine. Sound plan.
If it's
All right, a vote.
Let's do it.
Who votes for sword and shepherd?
Sure. Okay.
The four is the. Hey, no, I did also the rest of this.
Well, okay, fine. You guys could back me up every now and then. Just a little bit. All right.
Just sort of a
very-
side note. At Candy's is the most amazing name for a brothel ever.
Fuck me.
Okay.
That is the plan.
That is the plan. Walks into it. Fuck me. Yeah. That's that.
We enter the sword. Wait, is there a place you can park your horse?
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
I'd put a little bit of little coins in the
There are two
So-
buildings, stables.
Is there like a stable person there? I don't want to
Yeah.
say boy, because that's
Stable boy.
assumption. A stable young person.
Hello, stable boy.
Greetings, stable child.
Thanks. What can I help you with?
Well, we have 7 assorted mounts.
Yeah.
Is there room for them?
Yeah, of course. We always got rooms for horses and people.
You have 7. You have room for 7 people as well.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm pretty sure at least you can ask inside.
Do we pay you or inside or?
Well, a bit of coin wouldn't go amiss.
Right, but do we pay you or inside or?
Yeah, you pay inside in case you
I'd
want me
leave.
to.
I give him 5 golds for the trouble.
Oh, thank you.
5 goats?
5 golds, not
you-
goats.
Should I get some proper feed for your horses while I'm at it?
Yeah, you can do that. Thanks,
Of
man.
course. What's his name?
Fuck, don't put me in the spotlight on this, Martin. You twat.
That's a very complicated name.
Yeah, that's this.
Okay, it's perfect. So I'm yelling out when you want to go fast.
Don't put me on the spot like that, Martin. I don't. Clover 2. I don't care. No, I won't do that. I'll call it Dark Horse just for the pun of it.
And let's say you got
Not
100.
Not important.
I'd slip him a couple gold pieces and ask him to take good care of that brave oaf.
Of course.
Its name is Horsey.
Horsey.
Horse make horse face.
Horse my horse. Horsey make horse face.
Oh. Hope you're not an entertainer.
Leave. I leave. As he says that, it's sort of.
Very well. Its name
Ash my pipe.
is Sir Jessica, and you are the Parker of it.
Sorry, this could be.
I can't divorce when someone hit. Sorry, I'm not the GM, but I'll do that anyway.
That's a shame.
Horsey.
I'm waiting to
Inside you
know.
see that kind of a lot of people. It's a busy place. And behind the counter you see this rather large, round belly halfling. Always with a wide grin, like, welcome, yeah, what can I help you with? Oh, come with me, yeah, beer? Yeah, I got beer. Oh, greetings, strangers. What can I do for you? Name's Baldo.
Davree disappears in the crowd.
Yeah.
No, she's too short. She's the top of the glade, and symbols fly, kind of making its way through.
Hey man, we would like to rent 7 rooms.
Yeah, for how long?
I don't think we sort of have a time frame. Is that a problem?
No, it's fine. It's 2 souls for the room and 3 for the food for
A week.
breakfast, mid and
Sorry,
dinner.
we'll take a week.
A week, great.
Which is 6 days here?
Yeah,
So 3 gold?
yeah, exactly.
Damn.
Spark, pay the man. Right. Yeah, creepy. Maybe we can find a bank and then maybe kind of get rid of some of that change.
Yeah,
Best.
or we could use my.
Credit card.
No, hold it.
Oh, right.
Right, okay, he just pulls out his...
Does Spark have a bag of holding? No.
No, he's just using his.
Only Jace
just-
has one. Jace has one? Yeah.
Which he has basically led to the whole thing.
Do you take MasterCard?
Really, Jace is just cool with holding all of our money. There are enough of them.
Jace pisses off.
What are we at?
Bye, guys.
Just gonna go to the market. We'll be right back. Never see him again. So a brothel is there, right? Should we go into the center of town and see what's there?
Right. Well, maybe we should just have a quick sit down and talk about what our goals are here. Because I want to present a scenario. So the last time we came to a city, and this was a city that was considerably smaller than this one, we didn't really define exactly what the point of it was.
No,
so we ended
true.
up mucking about for about what felt at least like
Decades.
a zillion years.
Yeah.
So let's try to maybe nail down like 3 things that need to be done, and then let's focus on them.
That's a good plan. I'm on board with that.
From the get-go,
And you see Esben find this quill.
Ah, good.
Of course he does.
From the get-go, we need to get to the university and try to figure out about the dragon.
Yeah, the university's important.
Yes.
Get info at uni. Yes.
That is ultimately what we're trying to scrounge up here, is information about Gradrumanax, and failing that, then at least Everjourn.
Yeah.
Right now we're thinking the university, but there may be other places. It's a very big city. There may be a library or some other repository of knowledge that could then be a secondary place to go.
Definitely.
I would also say, though we have made a bit of money, we are slightly strapped of cash.
So
I think point 2 would be to scrounge up some sort of work while we're here.
Yeah,
also,
you
if we're going to use the airship, that's pretty expensive.
That might be point 3, figuring out how the fuck that works, but that might not take that long.
With the airship? Yeah,
Airship.
So should we split up into groups and take care of sort of small errands? And we don't really have many of those. Never mind.
Say just let's split out those 3 jobs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good plan. Organic Bramdain.
Oh, thank you, Spark. I wasn't out if that was you speaking, but it was. All right.
Well, so let's say I'll head to the airship station and figure out how much we need and what kind of a schedule we're working with on that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Esben, you're all about the contacts and the authority figures. Would you mind taking point on scrounging up work for us?
Yes. I will just addendum Esben. Jason Fennian like, so what do you want us to do?
Well, I don't think anyone should be heading out alone.
No, I'll go with Davree.
And just like, especially not Spark.
No.
No, I'll go with Davree. We can look at the airship stuff.
Spark, would you Spark?
Go
Would
with
you head
Esben.
with Esben? Esben, you're good with Spark.
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah, certainly. Get over here, big guy.
Alright.
I'm just seeing skip ahead 3 hours. The city's on fire.
Well, I'll take the elf and the elf adjacent, and we'll get it elf adjace and Jace is
Yeah,
I'm Jace's in character because Jace is a half elf. Demi-humans, that's what we are. Demi-humans.
and then
Wrap it up.
And just like poking towards Pannon says, write it down in the book.
Oh fuck yeah, I'll do that.
Does that mean I get some sort of points, or is there some sort of tally?
Tally, yeah, I'll give you 1.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, basically you just need to write a chapter for each character and just write down what they have provided.
Bramdain, Jace,
Or what should do it?
yeah, Jace and funny.
Boom, boom, cheat.
Che.
Well, time frame wise, maybe a week is too long. In
We
reality,
can always just cancel how long we stay here.
That's true though, yeah.
but I could imagine probably the 3 of us will be heading to the university. That will probably be what's going to take the most time. So maybe we should just meet up there when you guys have finished whatever. And then in case we do miss each other, unforeseen circumstance, who knows? The point of meeting is here.
We just
This
return home
evening.
for the night.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I'm giving everyone a curfew. That's not because I don't trust. No, I'm just kidding. And no brothels. I'm just kidding. I know you guys are going to go to the.
Yeah.
The cookie, though.
Sorry, can't hear you.
We're going to the airship station.
Yeah.
I have 3 goals for us.
Yeah.
We're gonna
The airship station.
Yeah.
I'd like to swing by the church of Feliga. And I'd like to visit our church.
Yeah.
The brothel.
Good call.
Do you have anything else that you want to do?
That depends on whether or not I know there's a smithery right there, because I'd like to do the...
Always, you can just ask around. But
Because
our town is big. You know there's a smithery someplace.
Yeah, I'd like to go get something done to my weapon.
So we can do like a... And then Feliga's church was right here.
It's right down there.
Yeah. And then we'll make our way to the air station. And then we'll swing back up and just go back a couple times.
Go back
And
and...
then swing by the smithery and then back to that.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan.
Your course of action.
I like how you were just like... Add candies to the Church of Feliga. Add candies and respond to your sins and then...
Right on.
Aye.
No.
Okay.
I'm not going to
Where's that?
prepare my sins.
Where's that?
I'm going to the church to brag.
Yeah.
Guys.
Yeah. Check it out, guys.
We're gonna shift a bit back and forth. And let's start with Feliga's church.
I need some of this.
It's a fairly small church, but it's very decorative. It has these very beautiful what's it called?
Stained glass windows.
Yeah, stained glass. Yeah. And it resembles 2 people dancing, a man and a woman on each side. Dancing. No.
This is not just brothel painting, this is dancing.
No, that's inside the church.
Yeah.
And you walk inside and you see there's this lone figure standing. He's in this wide, long robe. On his shoulders are these blue feathers, and at the edge of the robe itself, there's first a row of yellow feathers, then joined by slightly more orange.
The
and then
rainbow
finally,
colours.
Well done, Teen and players.
And he's like,
Thanks, man.
greetings, welcome to Feliga's church.
Yeah, hello.
How may I be of assistance to you?
I'm carrying my glaive as usual with the symbol.
Yeah, it's like, oh, a fellow worshipper. It's always nice to see.
I'm Davree Jambuka.
Greetings.
Paladin
Father
of
Abraham.
Feliga. Hello, Father Abraham.
Do you need some papers?
Just note in the margins. Abraham.
Abraham.
Love the Fennian proclamation, just saying it. We just recently arrived in town, just wanted to make myself known. And that if you at any point need, if I can help while I'm in town, I'm staying at the Sword and Shepherd.
Yeah, you've got me at assistance as well, if you need it.
Well, at this point, we are just making the preparation right now. It's actually the Church of Arcanum who's having the main ceremonies at this point right now. So there's a bit, let's say, scarce with people. However, I do have some minor tasks I could use some help with. Some cleaning up and to do and whatnot, but I wouldn't bother you with that. Rather, it's better that you go out and show the world the meaning with Feliga.
I'm certainly doing so. But if at any time you need any assistance, do let me know.
Yeah, of course, my child. And your name was Davree?
Davree Jambuka.
And you, my good friend?
Yeah, Pannon.
Pannon.
Yeah.
My friend Pannon here recently won the competition, a musical festival in the city of Gravenhill.
There you
Well,
are.
Feliga be praised. It's always an honor to win a competition where art is involved.
Yeah, definitely.
Specific.
We bow
Very specific
as
church.
we go and do a little prayer stuff,
Yeah.
and then pay my respects and then go.
Yeah, and you all. I was going to say the elf drill, but it's not at all.
I put on a little sharp.
Put on
Very
ears.
small elf. I mean, I'm a very small elf.
Yes, and you can see when you get to the university, you actually notice that there's kind of a lot of guards outside.
Campus security? Or,
Campus security.
I sort of look at the my teammates. Hey,
My
just
advice.
be normal.
My advice is not resisting.
Okay.
And you see Fennian's like, I'm always snoring. Just
Oh boy.
oh boy. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you should take the lead on this one. I'll try to get this guy in line. Jace says.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that. Oh boy. All right. So okay. What am I looking at?
Again, it's not like they are barring the entrance. There are a lot of guys guarding the place.
Is it like a big entrance, like a
It's
like big stair?
the entrance is almost as wide as this room.
Okay. And is there any signage or some sort of?
You can see there's written Arcanum University above the entrance in these magical rooms, or rather, it's archaic rooms, not magical in nature.
I can read them.
Yeah, they seem to be dwarvish.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just walk normally towards the entrance.
And as you walk up, one of the guards is like, one moment, please. Okay, gonna write down. And what's your name, sir?
I am Bramdain, a traveling scholar.
Bramdain, what?
That's about it. It's an artist name.
Artist name.
I'm from where the fuck am I from?
Balkenheim.
Right, I'm from Balkenheim, so I'm clanless. I'm a dwarf. So
I'm so sorry for your
I look at him. No, I'm fine, but I'm just saying.
Roll a deception check.
Yeah, that always ends up well. Hey, natural 20. So that's an 18.
And you see all of the guys like
Natural 20, so that's 18.
He's lost his plan. Poor guy.
Hey, now, no, I didn't lose it. I just never had one. Okay? It's not that bad. Okay, well.
Yeah. Okay, very well. And your name, sir?
These are my associates. The
Fennian Wild Walkers.
the Elven Bunch, whatever.
Yes. Your name, sir? Jace Doraken. Oh, very well. So one shorty, one pointy, and one bit in between.
Sorry, just a few questions before we get in. Is there a policy regarding travelling scholars such as myself? I've travelled.
In case that you need to get any articles outside of the building, you need to write in form.
All right. Well, I am literate, so that won't be a problem.
Well, you said you were illiterate. I was like,
the articles, of course, cannot be removed from the perimeter.
Naturally. What's the name of the headmaster here?
G-Jack.
D-Jack. Okay. All right. Nice man. Good boss.
Yeah, if you look past the fire here, yeah, he's fine.
Well, what's your name, sir?
My name is Ulrich.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, Ulrich. Good job. A great service. This is actually probably the friendliest, little racist university I've ever been to. But then, universities are racist, and that's really pretty standard. All right.
Are you accusing me of racism, sir?
quite the opposite, I think.
No.
And Jace is like slightly pushing you ahead.
All right.
Of course, it's not.
Yeah.
Yes. Back to the duo.
Yes, we're heading to the airship
Station, yeah.
Actually pretty close. We'll just take a shortcut down this way instead.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you know? The brothel. We might get distracted.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, no. We go to the station first.
Go to the station first, yeah.
Distracted afterward.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, you get there and you can see it's akin to a train station in that there are these rows where various ships can land.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also this large area where the airships can take off. So there's basically a waiting area and a takeoff area.
We go up to the information.
Yeah. Greetings. What can I do for you?
We are interested in airship to
Another place.
Well, then you come to the right place.
I think for a little bit about what Bramdain said about what the city name was.
Yeah, roll an intelligence check.
8.
Note taken, bitches.
No.
And again, it gets awkward at this point.
7.
That was me.
Actually, I know since you're helping each other, Pannon, you can roll the back.
Yeah, boy! Okay, that's a bit better. 15.
Yeah. You're like, I will ever, never,
Ever join. There we go. Just need a bit of help. Yeah. Airship's Everjoin.
That's a bit far down south.
It is, yeah. We're on a long travel. 7 of us. Is that a possibility to travel?
Of course, it's always a possibility. It might take some time. I'm just going to find out how much it's going to cost you.
Yeah, thank you.
Take it.
So put a ruler on a map. About 700.
7,000 million.
7,000 million. Yeah, Bahamas of guessing.
Carry the phone.
Rather just like turn around.
That's going to run you 300 gold pieces each.
Yeah. Thank you. That's all we need is enough for now. But we will probably be using your services soon.
How often do ships like this go?
All the way down. Again, you need to change airships between various stations, but you can do it whenever you want to.
Okay. And the time it'll take?
It's going to take a time, but you can take a long shortcut. No, actually, yeah.
If you keep on walking for 24 hours.
A person can travel 24 miles per day, and I've said 30 for a horse. Airship, there you are. 72 miles per day.
Okay.
It still seems like astonishingly little. I'm not there.
Yeah.
It's still slow ships.
Again, these are not, like
Good
ships. This is a more balloon airships.
99 ich live alone.
See how much that's actually going to be.
Smash cut. A week. We're on the airship.
Imagine being on an airship with those people for like a week, just sitting there.
This is really boring. I thought the big skies would be all adventure and stuff, but they're
it will
not.
take about half a month in order to travel the distance.
Half a month on an airship.
They're not fast.
So 15 days. Oh, okay.
There's a reason why people haven't travelled outside of the living room.
Sure. They would bore
This city
themselves
has
to
a
death.
church of Falaga, a brothel, and tavern. I think Davree should live here the rest of his life. This will do something.
Pleasure traveling.
I mean, half a month in an airship versus living here the rest of my life.
How big are these airships? I mean, is it? Are we cubed on it up in the baskets?
It's very, very large.
Okay, good.
It's just the 7-Up shoved into like a basket.
Yeah,
For 2 weeks.
that would be insane. If it's a large airship, I don't care. If it's sort of like little mini time.
Basically, you have lounges and so forth and restaurants and on board.
Right. Okay.
It's very luxurious, but it takes a long time to travel.
Well, that's fine then. I don't
We'll talk
care.
about it when we actually are together. I think.
Yeah, that's fine. Good. Well, we'll see you around. Thanks for the help.
Thank
You're all welcome, bro.
Good.
And welcome to Maplecairn.
Thank you.
Well, we're back at the university.
Yeah, I go through the door. I open the door. I go through the door. I open in the room.
You're on the inside.
Whatever room is first, I want to be in that one.
And at the end of the room, there's a door.
That's this desk area where there's somebody sitting behind and she.
Ding ding.
Yes, I'll have you a second.
Ding 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 ding.
I just want to
Just
Oh my god, my finger.
I've probably got a 3 left.
Hello. Hello. My name is Bramdain. I'm a traveling scholar. My associates and I are looking for information regarding a dragon, and we were wondering if we might be able to speak to. Do you have an historian or some sort of curator or a librarian?
Yes, of
or
course, I'm just going to look it up here. 1 moment.
We'd be willing to pay for your services as well.
Yes.
Wouldn't you?
Thank you very much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Nah.
you can take some refreshment over there. I'm just going to look it up.
The refreshments at college, det bare bælge.
What is it?
There's various water and coffee. A kind of a herbal tea is also available.
I'll take a cup of coffee.
It's a very big cup for a little so.
Yeah, I'll take a cup of coffee.
I'm an addict.
It is a university, so.
Then you see that she takes. She has written something down on a piece of paper, and she takes it and starts to shape it into a small origami bird. And you see that it just takes life of its own as it starts to.
Yeah.
I want to know that spell. That's quite cool.
I should probably have gone to university. That would have been fun. Well, homeschooled.
Yeah.
Not there.
I mean, yes, but you told me you didn't want to enroll.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Fennian and
Shit.
and very shortly, we're talking about maybe 10 minutes later, in walks this woman in a brown and black attire, glasses, very neatly bun on the back of her head. You can see these slightly starting streaks of grey on the side of her head, on her hair. And she walks over and says, "Greetings, my name is Genevieve. How may I be of service?"
Hello, Genevieve. I am Bramdain. These are my associates, Fennian and Jace. And we are travelling scholars looking for information regarding the dragon Gradrumanax.
Very well.
Have you ever heard of such a creature?
Yes, he is. There's this fable in Everton.
Aye.
Yeah.
Aye, yes. We've gathered that. That is unfortunately all the information we have.
Right.
And we were hoping to maybe enlist a small amount of help in digging up a bit more.
Yes, of course. Follow me.
Thank you.
I will go into the study room. I will find some books that might be useful, and I'll also tell you where the various sections are where you can start to do your investigation.
Much obliged. Do you have any assistants that could maybe aid us? We would be willing to pay for their time.
I am here to aid you, and I'm just gonna. It's gonna be 2 gold an hour.
Seems reasonable adjacent.
Yes. And
yeah, it's quite a rate, but hey.
With a starting fee of 20.
I paid the woman 20 gold.
Right. Thank you very much.
Finds his wallet, just fucking twat.
If you need any refreshment or anything in that line, just ask and I will be right on it.
Yeah, whatever the most expensive thing you have, because we've paid for it now.
We have coffee.
Give us lots and lots of coffee.
And start. I'll like you to roll a history check with advantage because Jason and Fennian is trying to help along.
Fennian.
History or Arcana?
History because you're trying to.
It's 14.
14. Again, you find again the various things that you have noticed before. Again, at least this today you find. About Heshathot's, this dragon who also seemed to be at Everton.
The black dragon.
Yeah. And again, Szesztay, the black talons, which seem to...
Oh. Wait, so who was the other one, sorry?
Yeah, Heshathot's. And Gradrumanax and Szesztay.
Okay, because Szesztay I've heard of before.
Yeah.
But this other one, you're going to have to say that name at least 17 more times before I'm going to be able to remember it. No, wait, it does say it here. Never mind, I have heard of him. Heshathot, yeah. Crap.
And because she's assisting you, Genevieve joins you up and says, there's quite actually a lot of materials I have to go through. I will try to find more useful tomorrow.
Okay.
But right now, I cannot assist you if I have to focus mainly on finding this material. Of course, this will not be an additional fee or anything like that.
Alright. Well, we are here. We have about a week in town.
Okay.
Right. So that's sort of the time frame we're working with. Are there...
Also, you have used her for now 4 hours at this point.
Wait, she gave... So it cost us for 4 hours of
20
work...
for the starting fee.
Sure.
And then 8 golds. For,
Okay, pieces for what exactly?
for finding materials and so forth. So you just could focus on actually reading the materials you received rather than go out and try to find them. And
Yep. Alright. Yep, that seems reasonable. Jesus Christ. I'm glad I don't go ahead. Tuition must be through the roof.
I need help.
Alright, so
Sorry,
can I
business.
pay her the money that she asked for? So good coming one
and,
party fund.
I should mention that in case we find nothing useful, I will of course retract the starting fee.
Oh, okay.
This is basically in order to ensure that we both get something out of this deal. You know how bureaucracy can be at some point.
But, okay, now, how would... But even if you... But I already gave you that money, so if you gave it back to me, I still would have spent a lot of money for the hours, so we wouldn't both be getting something. I would just have lost less, though.
Yes.
Good point.
Carry on.
My wayward son.
And as you...
Hunker down with some coffee and just start going through material. Fun.
let's see, Fennian has
Man.
rather... What's high is your perception again? Your passive perception?
12.
12, okay.
It's not as high as Fennian's, I think.
Fennian comes back from one of the coffee rounds because that's... let's be honest, that would be most suited to during
Put this one back.
Yeah.
And he goes back and tells you that apparently during all the guards have been there because something has been stolen from the university.
Ooh.
A very ancient scroll. Something called the Trinity.
An Elder Scroll.
It's called the Trinity
Dun, dun, dun.
Echo. And
Wait, is that... Do I have...
I can't.
Okay.
That you can roll a kind of.
Yay!
Actually, with advantage because Jace is also there.
Oh, hey, Jace. Well, it's better before, but that's still 23.
23. You know a lot about Trinity Echo. One moment. You know that the tome is nearly 6,000 years ago old, and the current age, which is the Age of Mist, it has only been for around 5,000, so it's older than the current age.
Okay.
You also know that it originates from an unknown continent outside of Stronghold.
Mm-hmm.
Furthermore, you also know that the tome was used by an archmage named Ansheva Darovale.
Yeah, okay.
Who was an infamous worshipper of Seran, the all-consuming serpent, and a Yuanti sympathizer.
Fine. Yep.
Yes.
A lot of names there, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out. Some all-consuming.
Sharon, the all-consuming serpent. He's this.
Ed Sheeran, the all-consuming.
No.
Ed Sheeran.
Zeran.
You thought he was going to write Ed Sheeran on that.
Sorry. Yeah.
And you know also, while Yuanti, which are these snake-back humanoids, have existed on Stronghold, they now have been extinct because there's been these massive manhunts on them throughout thousands of years. But at this point, right now, only survivors of them are called Yuanti purebloods because they resemble almost human, but they have these small telltale signs like patches of scale or slitted pupils.
Okay. Was he one of those, or is it? How are they related to?
You believe, due to your high roll, that he was probably one of those people who managed to convert people, ordinary humans, into Yuanti.
Okay. Using Trinity Echo?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Loads of info.
Okay, and I'm talking to Fennian now, and they just had that document just lying around?
No, it was... I've only heard this through whispers and whatnot, but it seemed to have been inside a vault or anything, and it's been stolen.
Huh. I mean, do you want to check it out?
Well, I don't like the idea that it might somebody who's stolen this in town. It also seems kind of dangerous object just to be.
Sure, but whoever stole it has probably already left town.
True.
The other two guys being kind of on the road. They just lied about going the other direction.
Maybe it's two children in a trench coat.
Dun, dun, dun.
I just want it to be that. That was just really wishful thinking. I've had a lot of coffee. I'm sorry. Do you? I mean, we still have a lot of research to do, and well, I guess I can wait.
Yeah, we can add it on the list and then see if we can at this point when we're done with the other things.
Wouldn't it be a time-sensitive issue if it's been stolen? It's like,
yeah, we can.
Should we? All right. You know what, Fennian, you're right. We'll find someone who has the authority to. What's Genevieve? That's in character. Is she still milling? Is she hanging out?
Right now, she's still gathering the materials for you, and we're basically off the clock. But
yes, Genevieve.
Yeah.
We heard that you might have been robbed.
Oh, you. Yeah. Sadly, somebody has stolen a great ancient artifact of ours.
You seem really shaken up by it.
Yeah. We can see that she's tapping her knuckles like, yeah, yes.
Can we maybe lend our assistance? We have the three of us are part of a team of traveling scholars.
Yes. Well, if you want to assist us, I believe the best course of action would be to contact the headmaster.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You have his.
I can ask him.
It's just we. I mean, we obviously we believe that. I know a bit about the Trinity Echo. You see, I've studied for many years.
You are.
Yeah, I am. And
on this paper, I know loads.
So I know it's important, and I know it's how dangerous it potentially could be in the wrong hands. So
true.
I don't want to sort of cast any shade upon the abilities of your own guards, but if we could in any way lend you aid, maybe an outside eye would help in the investigation.
If you want to, you can follow me, and I can lead you to the headmaster's room. Your friends, are they gonna join us?
Are they?
I mean, you said you were walking towards Fennian and Jace. Oh, there you were. Sorry, we missed you around the corner. What's up?
I'm very fast, deadly on short distances.
Actually,
they'll come. They have sharp elven eyes. Wow, throwing out a lot of references.
This way.
2 for 2.
This way. And she leads you further inside the Fennian Garden, and that's the spiral staircase.
Yeah, we move as if the whips of our masters were right behind us. Is that a misquote?
3 for 3.
It's good. It's bad.
She says, wait here, and she knocks on the door and enters. And you start to hear this faint mumbling sound coming from inside the room.
Fucking adventurers.
Shortly thereafter,
Now comes Albus Dumbledore.
Headmaster Deja will see you now. And she opens the door and
I hesitate. And then I walk in. Do it normal.
Hello, Dumbledore.
Leave him in.
Inside you see this elder man. He does not have any hair, rather there's these burning flames instead. Giving up these faint sparks from time to time.
So we're trying to say is that this guy is on fire.
He's straight up flaming.
He's lit.
Oh my god.
And he's
so lit.
basically he doesn't really have this headmaster appearance. It's more like an old man in a comfy chair with like a robe on, like
A cat
enjoying his Sunday evening. Like,
What's Sunday? Sorry.
And he's like, oh, greetings. How may I be of service to you?
Well, in fact, does anyone else want to lead the word? No?
Yeah, I can do it if you want.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Okay, my name is Szesztay. This guy is Fennian. One Walker, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've said like 7 times now. Oh, right. And this is Bramdain.
That'll do.
Clanless, I think. We're this group of adventurers and scholars called Hounds of War, and we are here to lend us our assistance because we've heard you have had a book stolen called
Trinity Echo.
Trinity Echo. That's right.
That is all true. Unfortunately, it was stolen from us 1 week ago. We do not yet have any culprits. We know exactly who's behind this vile act. And we are still searching for how they even got inside.
Cool.
So any assistance could be highly helpful.
Alright. Now, would it also be well paid?
Well, seeing as we have lost a device that might be able to spread out untold evil, yes, I believe a handsome reward will be in its place.
Like 2 gold an hour?
Listen,
Get his money back.
my team and I are on a separate quest, trying to find a gold rune. That's not truly important. If you can lend us any assistance there, pro bono, we will aid you in any way we can in finding this object, and then we can, yeah.
Consider it done, Master Bramdain.
Oh, thank.
Later at the end, did he really say that?
Just like
That's what we're telling the story.
easy.
All right, sorry, Jace. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's fine.
Go ahead.
Yes, yep.
You have a deal.
Yep.
Point to. Oh, sorry.
Before we begin.
Sorry. Oh, you're gonna. No, you're gonna say something. What was that? I was okay.
Maybe
That's a Bramdain colour.
Point us in the direction of whoever's leading this investigation, and we'll take it from there.
Of course. One moment, I prefer to do this thing in contracts.
Oh boy. In the meantime,
and then you see that it starts to ride very slowly because he's an old man, and then you just see how it speeds up.
haste writing.
Yeah, exactly. You can see he's casting spells, so he can speed it up.
Wow.
Okay. If you would please write your name down here.
And he just hands you with a shaking hand, like.
So that looked at us. And yeah, I do.
And you all write down. I mean, you also write whole Hounds of War.
Hounds of War, LTD.
HTC from
yeah, Pannon pending.
Yeah.
TM.
Alright, okay, in the meantime, I will take out Silverwing! I just had to remember the name of them. Oh god, I'm gonna write it down this time. It's 25 words, right?
25 words.
Okay, so first, I need you to fly to Pannon the Bard. Pannon and Davree. That's 3 words. Shit.
That's 3 words. Fuck!
Right. Pay the whores and meet us at the university. We have a job.
Yeah.
Pay the horse.
I don't know. Pay the horse.
What did you say?
Pay the
No, horse! Horse!
I am insulted by the fact that you think the word brothel right now. It's true, but
But I'm insulted.
Silverwing, away!
got to open a window.
Oh god. Ah. Well, that.
Even if there was a window, the head might be flickering a finger like.
Oh my god.
I can see you already have magic items. Good proof of your capabilities.
Yep. Yeah, nothing proves that you're a great wizard than using stuff to do it for you.
I was thinking adventurer.
Okay.
I don't like you.
Anything else I could... Oh yeah, the name of the man leading the investigation.
Yeah. Wow.
It's the leader of the guards, of the Red Shields, who are maintaining security in town. It's a warforged named Bulwark.
Great.
Red? Oh, they're here.
Of the Red Shields. Okay. Warforged named Bulwark?
Bulwark.
Bulwark, like a... Yeah, okay, right. Is that... That sounds familiar. Is that one of Spark's friends? Not to be... I know, not that all Warforged know each other, but I just sound... Okay.
You can roll intelligence check.
Nah, I'm good. So, does that mean that your own guards aren't investigating this at all, or...?
No, they are investigating all perimeters, but we have not enough men to also leading the investigation out in town.
Right.
That is why the Red Shields are doing this for us.
It was the Trinity Echo was housed in a vault.
Yes.
Might we see said vault?
Of course. Genevieve! Genevieve!
And Genevieve comes in. Yes, what can I be of assistance with?
Please lead this firing folk down to the vault.
But sir, the protocol.
Very well. Hang protocol, Genevieve! This is an emergency!
And Genevieve is like...
I say in Dwarven.
Because then you just walk.
Please follow me. And while she's leading you down, it takes about 5-6 minutes. That's also the time where you're like, whatever you're doing, perceive or whoever.
Yeah, boy.
You hear this tapping on the window, like.
I assume that we have been sitting in the foyer, and I've been reciting slightly erotic, what's it called, stories and poems.
Yeah.
While he's been playing background music for me.
Yeah. It seems very oddly familiar.
Yeah, doesn't it?
And you see this silver raven just tapping on the window. Back to you again. You let down. You see that you are led through 3 sets of doors. The first one is this actually stone wall that can split in 2, and you see various incantations so forth. You also notice that the floor tiles also are just covered in various spells, magical circles, and whatnot.
Can I see what these do?
Yeah.
If I can't, I'll just ask.
Again, Genevieve will tell you.
Might be easier.
This one is in order to ensure that people cannot teleport inside the room. And this one is to make sure that they cannot stone shape the walls themselves. And this one is to ensure that people cannot see through with magical abilities or see through the walls. And she just starts to note there's various things that like this one and this one.
One's dick purple.
This one unleashed the ghost piranhas, and this one is.
Are there rooms that can sort of be described and something that just create sort of anti-magic zone?
Yeah, that's between door number 1 and number 2.
You'd think that would be enough, but it hasn't stopped apparently.
Yeah, because the next step you see that then it becomes this keypad, so an odd keypad, padlock.
Oh, okay.
And various locks and so forth, also various mechanisms.
Just get your
it
lock
takes quite a long time for Genevieve to actually unlock everything. Right?
You actually okay, yeah.
The lock picking set.
So the headmaster said that you already knew who the culprit was, didn't he? He didn't. Sorry. Any theories about how they possibly could get through all these defences?
I'm no expert, but my guess is they would not have used these pathway. They would have found another way to entering the room. Either creating some sort of entrance from behind this wall here, and she points towards it. It's hard to say. They might have actually briefly power down all the spells in order to circumvent those, and then have a lockmaster to pick the locks.
That's powerful magic. Do you think that could there be any? Do you think there's any chance that they may have circumvented all the magical protection by not using magic, by using essentially mundane means?
Yeah, true.
Explosives, perhaps.
Again, I'm not expert in it.
No, you're clearly not. I know, mate.
And
What?
I'm just imagining that, despite all this magical protection, the reason they broke it was because they left the back door unlocked. Shit! Didn't think about that one.
Yeah.
And then actually, Thomas is just like, wait. Try to roll a perception check.
Roll initiative. What?
or rather, perception check like this.
Roll a reflex save, motherfucker.
There's no such thing.
It's 8.
8, okay. Jace and Genevieve actually notice something. You start to walk over to various magical circles and somebody has altered these.
It's probably unrelated. I'm just it's probably the person who broke in. I'm sorry, it's a week, right? It's been a week since the investigation has been ongoing for a week.
Yeah,
and it was stolen directly from this place. And no one has been checking the runes before now, or
you misunderstand. They've been altered again.
I apologize.
They put a spell on this. They have altered the various runes and so forth, and made it appear that they were still functioning. And even if you cast spell in order to see if they function, it just gave up. Yeah, there's still magic here. So it has been a powerful illusion.
Oh. Who has access to all these vaults?
Well, the headmaster and me, of course.
Why is that of course?
I'm the one leading you down here right now.
Right. What's your title again? At the university, that is.
I'm the personal assistant to the headmaster.
Alright, sorry, I didn't. No one said that.
And I also function as the librarian to various scholars getting inside here.
That's why she's so expensive.
Yeah. Well, okay. And anyone else? Are there usually guards stationed down here?
We have various professors at the university who come from various places and have a lecture or two right here, and sometimes handing in various finds they do during the research. Which is placed inside the walls.
Okay, because have you considered that it might be an inside job?
Not until now, really, because we haven't had any visitors who had access to the vaults.
Ever, or just not recently?
Not within this past month or so, maybe even 2. When I think about it.
Could a person have walked into the vault, polymorphed themselves into a box, and then waited until the time, and then done a literal inside job, broken out of the vault? That's my guess.
Was there any
Right,
recently added? Anything's recently been added to the vault? Maybe.
Ooh.
I
didn't think about that, so I'm sorry, dude.
Okay.
I assume we've
Bramdain has more intelligence than you do. It's not reasonable he might consider that.
I don't think he does, honestly. But I think what we will do is that we'd have to. I think we need the rest of our team here.
Yes.
To really to be able to effectively further this investigation, because I seem to be.
I will leave these 2 rooms open in case you need to get full access to the vault. You need to contact me.
I think I might have spotted the flaw in your security.
Oh, she doesn't leave the room.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I don't want to cast dispersions on myself and my companions, but we are effectively complete strangers. It could have been, theoretically. Not saying that it is, and I do realise that I'm now casting suspicion on myself by saying this, but potentially it could have been us.
Yes.
That we could have been the. I mean, we could potentially have been the original thieves, and now we're coming to clean up the crime scene, or
Yes. and I will stop you if you try.
Oh, alright. Well, you don't know me, but alright.
Worked well last time.
I don't say that.
Did we do
But I do think it. Okay, well, fair point.
And in about 20 minutes, half an hour, the rest of the group are joining up.
Hey, rest of the group.
Or rather, those two. Because
I guess we couldn't really contact the other two, so it just didn't.
What's the worst that could happen?
Maybe someone else has a way of contacting someone. Oh, right, no. Okay.
I wanna. How long ago was this thing?
What time
how
is
long
it?
ago was the break? A week?
A week ago, it was noticed when somebody was visiting.
It was
when
last
the
Sunday.
headmaster was heading down into the wall.
I want to go ahead and just do a detect evil, see if there's any trace.
Yes. So,
I do detect evil, is there any trace left of anyone who's broken in?
yeah. I'm just going to look up this.
Oh. Maybe would they not have thought? Maybe they would have thought of that.
Prestidigitation, what the hell is that?
It's like a do everything spell.
Yeah, basically saying, I have soiled myself.
I have shit myself. Now you have as well.
Just evening the odds.
The shit that was in my pants is now in yours. Magic.
Shit! Really? Literally. I'll have it. Fuck me.
Divine sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any celestial fiend within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover.
Okay, well then never mind.
This is like a devil standing in the corner. Behind cover.
Alright, never mind, doesn't work like okay, well shit then. I asked her if she has listed the last people that have access to the vault, and if there's anything recently added to the vault.
Well, we did receive an amulet about 2 weeks ago, I believe.
When you see the amulet, everything was here, and then a week afterward, it's not.
Yeah, the book was gone at this point.
Is the amulet still here?
Yes.
May you see the amulet?
Of course. This way. And she opens the final door. And you notice that in order to open, she has actually to draw blood and places on front of this black metal door that slightly just fades away.
DNA test? Haven't been to that yet. Can someone invent DNA testing?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Magic.
Yes.
And you see all kinds of objects inside. You see scrolls, you see rings, you see what appears to be this large metal golem.
So just...
In fact, we noticed that while there are actually 6 iron golems inside the room along the walls, there's also like a huge one in the middle. Which
Guardians?
You guess that the guardians, the 6 ones, are guardians. This one in front of you don't know actually what it is. It's just it has an iron golem appearance.
Yeah.
But it seems where there should have been these like parts where it could bend itself, there's these red lines of what appears to be crystal-like.
I'm assuming that's not knowledge part of the display.
And you don't want that to be activated. That's just given.
I activate it. Can I?
Turns out the entire time the person who destroyed the city was not Spark.
So...
Hey,
and that
comes down. Papa!
And that concludes the Doraken. Just in general.
The lives of everyone.
Oh, it would outlive all of you. And she takes down the amulet and says, "Yeah, here you go."
Thank you.
We're still researching on it, but we believe it to be an amulet of a powerful wizard known as Aratul.
Who's tool?
Aratul.
Amulet.
You have to.
And this is okay. So just to reiterate, this is the last object that was placed within the vault before the disperse. Do you know what it does? What properties does this amulet have?
We're still looking into that. It's just been uncovered from a ruin down in Jawfield.
So let me just get this straight. And I put down the amulet. this common practice or protocol to place unidentified magical objects in the same vault as identified magical objects? Because that seems like a piss poor idea, honestly. Not to be
but
cast too many dispersions.
Again, you also notice when you enter the room that you're entering a void of magic. It's not possible.
Well, obviously I didn't notice that, or I wouldn't have said what I just said.
I just forgot to mention it, but
Has the ambient in his hand again.
Alright, well, this is perfectly safe and fine.
It says, while some of the items here have been identified, most of them are waiting to be transported to secure locations.
Bramdain.
Yeah.
What do your dwarven eyes see?
I'm blind.
Put on my glasses. Wait, okay, so this vault is specifically unidentified magical objects.
Yeah, the majority. There are a couple of items that are waiting to be transported to more secure areas.
Like the book.
Indeed. The book was one we recently also found.
Is it a circular room, square room? What is it?
What?
The room, is it circular, square?
It's a rectangle.
Okay. I walk along the wall, just feeling along to see if there's anything.
Yeah. Roll a perception check. No, investigation.
Woo! 20.
Hey.
Damn. You actually notice that behind one of the guardians, this like bump. Again, you cannot see it, but you just.
Yeah.
Huh. What do you? Do you find something?
What do your gnomish fingers feel?
And you cannot believe it, like if you actually found it, because if you hadn't been that attentive, you would just believe, it's just bump in the wall.
I still don't believe it.
There is a bump in the wall that is not otherwhere in the walls. I start feeling around in the area. Seems anything that
you
try to push it.
Find this circular line. It's very hard. To, again, just almost like pure luck that you just came across. But you start to find this.
I think I may have found what was an entrance.
What? How's that?
Just do the good old-fashioned.
Try and push it.
It's a trapdoor.
Nothing happens.
It was an entrance.
One moment, and you see Genevieve walks over to the various gardens, and you see that whenever she touches them, they start. And you all walk determinedly towards that bump in the wall, and places that large metal hands, and you start to. And it just crumbles.
That section in particular?
Yeah.
Called it.
Could be a coincidence. Well,
By old Bramdain.
you did say yourself that they may have found a back entrance into the room.
But how did they even cut through the room that you... They might have used them. I don't even...
So this is going to sound super racist, but aren't corks good at stonework?
Yeah.
I mean, technically.
I'm afraid I will this ball.
Stone cutting. Alright. I will activate my stone sense.
There are some corks around here.
He starts just to shout, "Paint the walls, man!
Just sort
I
of
start earthbending. No, I
just sewn up for a second.
fine. Okay, I check out the stonework. I check out the area that was pushed in. Hey man, what's up with this?
Yeah, after investigating, while it's doable to cut through this rock material that we used, it requires very powerful tools, for instance, like adamantine kind of tools.
So, does it appear that it's something that's been like something sharp cut through or something hot?
It appears that there's something jagged that has been like inserted and been cut through.
Okay, so we can rule out the Jedi.
The what now?
Jedi.
It's these mind-bending monks from the from my land far away.
Oh. Okay.
They're an ancient race. They lived a long time ago.
Well, if they lived a long time ago, we could have ruled them out from that fact.
Well, they could come back. There could be like a return of these things.
Okay.
Maybe it's the revenge. Where would you live with the last one you
And you can see that you are actually at the lower ground, that there's dirt and on the other side.
So as far as I understood from what you described to him, there's like several doors in a
again like narrowing down.
Yes, Russian nesting doll type thing, right?
Yeah.
Almost. So when we get to the next level, can we find a similar type of thing?
No, because it's not like room within a room within a room. It's not just a pathway leading into this rectangle room. Okay. And this room itself is below ground.
So when they push through this chunk, or the collapse?
They're basically just mushing the dirt behind the wall.
Yeah.
And again, dirt just starts to pour out.
Okay, so it's not like there's not a tunnel behind it.
No, you are below ground. There might have been a tunnel, but it's not there any longer.
Could there be some?
And generally, it's like they might have used magic to get down to the wall itself, and then use tools from there.
How your rooms, or your protective circles? Do they cover this area as well, or do they only cover the entrance?
This area has been guarded with against magic. And we believe the rock to be powerful enough to withstand entrance. And also, if in case that a trespass has entered, then these guardians were supposed to activate.
Aye.
Is there?
Now, okay. Here's my question: how did the guardians are golems?
They're golem-esque. They're basically in between a golem and a warforged.
Okay, but that's not a magical effect. They're not powered by magic then. Presumably, because they could activate in this area.
They do run on magic, I would say. But I don't not. It's more like the senses works with magic.
Okay, so they do they do function down here, but they can't see or hear anything while they are.
No, they're just engaged hostility or movement rather. There's something called blind sight.
But if they run on magic, they won't function down here, will they? How does that work?
I said it won't kind of on magic in terms of giving them commands and so forth, but it can also be rooms.
I assume that they are, if they have some kind of exemption system. You weren't obviously attacked. Neither were we when we first entered. Do you have a list of people who are exempt from this?
Well, the headmaster, we always need to assist whoever is entering the world.
So I'm assuming we're going with Genevieve being the one, right?
However, if they somehow get access to a blood, then they might have been able to.
I suppose. The guards don't seem foolproof at all. I think they would. Seems like there would be tricks that could circumvent them.
Would it be worth coming out to the on top of the university and see if we can find an entrance?
It could be anywhere.
Yeah.
If they used magic to tunnel themselves, they could have entered from anywhere, and the tunnel would no longer be present because they could. There are spells that allow you to travel through Earth completely unhindered. So there needn't have been a tunnel at all, ever.
No. But the what's it called? The runes were changed, right? She said.
Yes, aye.
And they were changed from last time you were in here when you discovered that it was missing?
Yes.
So someone has recently, last couple days...
No. Jace says actually looks like it's been affected a long time. That the spell to make it appear like it's still functioning has collapsed recently.
Right. Okay, yeah.
Do you have seeing how old that effect would have been?
Bless you.
Well, yeah, we could probably try to find out. It might take some time.
It's worth a shot, isn't it? Because what I'm thinking is that if you figure out when the rooms changed, we may be able to connect it to someone who came to visit. Because they probably... I'm assuming that they would have scoped out the place at some time.
Wait, so... Which runes were changed specifically? Which spells were... Which rune circles were circumvented?
Well, the ones disallowing people to entering without being noticed, for instance.
Yeah, that's pretty handy. Wait, the runes that just stop... How does that... What specifically do they...
They have turned them inert by removing some of the necessary symbols.
But the runes themselves are supposed to make you detectable?
It's like invisible approach.
What was I trying to say? You can roll an insight check.
Fine.
Nope.
Ooh. That's going to be... Actually, that's intelligence based, so that's pretty... Okay.
3. I know.
3. No, 21.
21?
Yeah, I have 3.
I'm assuming that I fail.
Again, you have noticed for quite a while now at this point that whatever kind of reasons he's trying to say, how could this happen, how could this not happen, she always seems to trying to divert attention to how it could happen because this, and how could this possibly happen. You start to find her reasoning. It becomes harder and harder to her as you just start to poke holes into her theories and suggestions.
It's her. We should kill her.
Come.
Well, I think we've seen everything we need to see from here. I think we need to
go
head back and just kind of gather our team and
then sleep on it.
Sleep on it
Yeah,
and start
of
afresh in the morning.
Okay.
And I start heading out of the room.
Oh, you try to?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well.
Because I rolled a 20. And you see her, scratching her forehead a bit. And you hear this audible sigh as you just get them.
Well, nuts.
As always, the intro and outro music were by Szesztay, whereas the other pieces were by Kevin MacLeod. Links can be found in the description below. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel, and we hope to see you again next time in Doraken.